Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing the December 2024 predictions. Can't believe it's the last monthly prediction of the year. It went by quite fast this year, didn't it? Wishing you a wonderful, blessed year full of abundance and dreams coming true in 2025. May you have a wonderful, happy year, and may it be the beginning of a beautiful new chapter that lasts for you for the end of your life. So let's get straight into your reading. If you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, you will find the timestamp for that down in the description box. But otherwise, in today's reading, we're picking your reading pile, using the Knight of Swords. So let me very quickly introduce each pile. So for pile number 1, you've got the Knight of Swords. There we go, as well as the Amazonite. For pile number 2, this is your Knight of Swords, and your crystal is the Garnett. For pile number 3, this is your Knight of Swords, and your crystal is the cherry quartz. And for pile number 4, this is your Knight of Swords, and your crystal is the yellow Aventurine. So, take a look at which one of these 4 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's meant to take you to the readings that you're meant to hear, the messages that you're meant to hear. Perhaps if you're drawn to several, then there are more things that are happening in your month, perhaps even super important things that you're meant to hear about. So trust your intuition, let it lead the way, whether you're drawn to just one, that's the one, or several, or maybe even all. Let it guide you, and once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in a moment, I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. And so if this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. If you prefer to pick your piles using your signs, then my dear soul family, as you know, this part of the introduction was created for you, so you can do just that. Today we have 4 piles, which means that we will be drawing out 3 signs for each pile. Let's start doing that. I'll be scooping out 3 for each pile. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so let's check out our signs for pile number 1. We've got the signs Pisces, Capricorn, as well as Gemini. For pile number 2, we've got the signs Taurus, Virgo, as well as Scorpio. For pile number 3, we've got the signs Sagittarius, Aquarius, as well as Libra. And for pile number 4, you've got the signs Aries, Leo, as well as Cancer. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3, of course. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your piles using other placements in your chart, then of course do that. The way you pick your pile, what resonates with you, is the correct way for you at the moment. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your December 2024 predictions, the last predictions of this year. Can't wait for 2025. Wishing you guys a wonderful year next year. All right, so these are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them down in the description box. On the far right, you'll see that I have some runes and your astrological chart of houses. As we do every month, I cast these runes on the chart to get a specific reading and get into the details of what you can expect in that month. All right, we're getting 2 cards from this deck as well. All right, very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Amazonite, and if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Pisces, Capricorn, and Gemini. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. I really feel this one, it's moving, so I'm gonna place it here. Your tarot deck is ready. And let's start now casting your runes on the chart and see what you can expect in your month of December. I have a very exciting feeling doing your reading. I don't know if I'm channeling this, but I have this great sense of excitement. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Now going back to neutral and ask, oh, what rune is that? Suwalia rune. All right, really cool. It is the rune of success, by the way. Just saying. And I did go neutral before I, started shuffling. So I was probably channeling your reading. Let's now ask, what should pile number 1 expect for their December 2024, please? 1, 2, 3. Lovely. So this one is touching the 4th house, so I'm going to leave it there. Let me take this. You've got 2 activities in the 4th house. And let's take these to the side. So 6th house, you've got the Nothi's rune. Between the 8th and the 9th house, you've got the Tiwaz rune. On the 11th house and a little bit on the 10th house, I will keep that into consideration. You've got, whoa, the Ansu's rune. Really cool. There's a divine connection here. I'm like shocked because the 11th house, I don't want to say it's the house of spirituality because it's really the house, it's the 12th house of spirituality, but the 11th house is connecting with like-minded people, and Su's rune sometimes has to do with God, Odin, so I feel like there's a profound connection here going on, like almost like you're making friends with the universe, God, or a God that you pray to or connect with, and it's affecting your work a little bit or something. I don't know. I think we're gonna wait and we'll understand more as we take a look at your cards. 4th house, you've got the Thurisaz, a lot of changes there. You've got the Thurisaz rune as well as the Manaz rune. Right, between the 2nd and the 3rd house, you've got the Wunyu rune. Woo! The Wunyu rune is the rune of... So, Fehu is the rune of abundance, but also the Wunyu rune has this aspect of joy, bliss, success. And you've got it here in this warrior rune as well, victory. So really, 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 really nice. Success in the second and third house. Whoa. Okay. Let me carefully take out the chart, place it on the side, and I'll be back. That's better. Let's now take a look at your oracle cards first. We'll put this tarot card to the side and see what you've got. There's a deck missing. Oh, no, there isn't. There we go. Right, so you've got, it's a trap, all right? Let's keep that here. You've got main person. And there's the communication here. We've got activities in the third house. Okay. You've got comedian. Okay. You've got scribe. Third house, maybe you're a writer. Third house is communication, right? So expression and communication come in different forms. The expression, the communication is definitely very strong in your reading this month. You've got poverty. And you've got good lady. So you've got two people here. Main person, that's perhaps you. And then there's good lady. And why don't we place the tarot card here and see what this is all about? The Queen of Wands. Wow. All right. Let's get some clarification using your tarot cards. What you have. The Five of Cups. The Devil card. You've got the Six of Wands. Lovely. That's why victory. Oh my God. So you're overcoming something here. Right. You've overcoming something that you used to lack. Beautiful. That's why I've got success. Success. This must be a great victory for you. You've got the Page of Wands. One more card and... You know, this is between the 8th and the 9th house. I think it's important that you are able to see that. Nah, but I feel like I kind of should have one more card here to complete the picture. Just an intuitive, strong feeling. You know, we already have success and everything, but I feel this row needs one more card. Three of Cups. Okay. So what are we seeing here? I'm seeing a huge transformation this month. Got the 8th house, the house of transformation. And you've got the Tiwaz rune. The Tiwaz rune is the rune of doing the morally responsible thing, doing your duty, doing the right thing. So I would start there. It looks like you are transforming things this month and it's really making you move. And this move is huge with the 9th house. It's taking you to a far bigger and better and more powerful place. You're changing your philosophy in life or maybe even your whole life this month, in the month of December. You've got it's a trap and we've got, I don't want to say a trap, but we've got a restriction here. So perhaps this is what it's talking about. We've got a restriction in the 6th house that seems to be explained here in the It's a Trap card. And I want to find out early on what is this trap, because there is an entrapment here with the Devil card. But always remember that the Devil card is here to explain that being entrapped is an illusion. That's the meaning of the Devil card. So this explains to us that if you feel this month that there is some form of restriction going on, that you will be trapped, that someone's trying to take something from you, then it's really an illusion. You know, for example, if you are used to something not going right and suddenly it goes really well, then you're like starting to think things like, oh, so what's the catch? Uh, what's wrong here? There must be something wrong. Oh no, someone's here trying to take something. Something horrible has happened to me. Be careful. Don't overindulge in the be careful. Listen, of course, to the warning messages that you're getting and make sure you do something about it. But don't overindulge in feeling like something is going to be taken from you. So the restriction here could either be the result of your mind entrapping you, although things are really good. You're like, something bad's gonna happen here. It can't be just all good, because overall, remember, I've been telling you from the very beginning, your cards are very positive. So most likely, I'm not like confirming, but most likely for most of you, this is a great situation, and you being in a great position, but feeling like there's a catch here. Or it could be an actual restriction that happens to you in your work or health, 6th house, work, health, that could be something that needs your attention, yes, but with the devil card, this is saying don't feel like this is trying to entrap you. Don't think about it. Don't let your mind have a grasp on you. And don't feel overly sad about it, because at the end of the day, the surrounding cards are pretty strong. This is talking about how it's really going to be a powerful situation and you are going to come out of it well. I think we should elaborate on that before we take a look at the rest of the things, in case this is prompting this transformation. So let's just put it together before we continue and ask, is this something positive, or is this something that you need to be careful with? I told you guys, 9 of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment meant to happen for you. So this is giving what's the catch vibes. Because look, the comedian is like funny, you're laughing, you're happy. It's not so serious, you see. The situation is good. You're meant to laugh, you're meant to enjoy life. You're not meant to be here. Then why do you feel sad then? Are you afraid? What is the energy here, please? Can we kindly get clarification on the restriction here, please? You're good, my dear pile number 1. You're good. King of Cups. There's a transformation. Okay. Yes, I told you guys with the 8th house. Okay, so the transformation is what's causing the restriction. You do have some changes, huge changes in the 4th house here. Oh, some shake up in your stability. That's making a lot of sense now. Thank you. Okay, so here's the deal. My dear pile number 1, nothing bad's going to happen. There's a huge transformation going on in your life. You're doing the right thing. You're watching yourself, your life change. Some of you in the 9th house here could even be traveling or making a great move in life in the month of December. This is a wonderful one. It's meant to make you happy. You're moving towards your wish fulfillment. I see you celebrating. I see you in a start of you enjoying your life. I see you in a powerful position, radiating joy, enjoying life. It's really all good. Now, why do you start to have thoughts like that? I think this is a trigger, because with a major change like that, you'll experience some form of restrictions, especially either with your health or your work. Maybe as you're making this major change, you have to start making some new registrations. You have to bring in some new paper. Maybe you have to take care of the old office to get into the new office. I'm trying to find all the different examples. Or maybe you have to take care of your health as you make this move. And so because we are prone to being worried in major changes in our lives, that's absolutely normal. Don't let it trigger your anxieties, your stress, your past limiting beliefs about things being taken from you, that it's not going to go right. Don't get yourself into this mind state. My dear pile number 1, you are being guided to be patient with this move, with this huge change that is going this month, because it's leading to great victory and great success. That's the first rune that we got out in your reading. So no, it's not a trap. Yes, there are times when you are just meant to go and enjoy it. It's not a trap. Enjoy your time, take it lighthearted, be lighthearted. And I can tell you with great confidence that there's something about you being in a very powerful position where you are going this month. Good lady, the Queen of Wands. You're gonna feel and be perceived as well as very privileged. There's something about you being wanted or attractive, shining bright. There's definitely something with regards to how you're being perceived and the sort of power that you have, and your elegance, your attractiveness as well this month. I see you also signing a lot of contracts, reading a lot of legal papers, or just like a lot of paperwork this month. You checking this, you checking that. There's a lot of work and paperwork going on this month. Unless you're actually a writer, which means you'll be working hard and finishing up your book. And some of you with job application here means you are this month finding a job and signing a contract, and you're finally coming out, see good lady, coming out of some form of lack, and it could be financially. And so the placement of the cards shows us that due to the paperwork you're doing, and also with the 2 queens here, I mean the lady and the Queen of Wands, there seems to be a level up happening from a place of your life where there was a lot of lack to suddenly moving up very quickly. And I think, I don't think, I think I know, I'm sure about it, because we've got poverty and then we've got the second house. Second house has to do with money and the body. So you've got the Wunyu rune, as discussed, is the rune of bliss, right? So you're going to be very blessed, and you'll have a lot of success with finances this month. And that's the huge level up. Going from maybe worrying, making ends meet, worrying about money a lot, to a sudden elevation and feeling like, oh my God, I'm starting to get a lot of money, or maybe you're getting a lot of money in December, perhaps due to something you're signing here. So look out for this surprise. You're definitely going to be very blessed in the second house, in the house of money this month. Also, the second house is how you perceive your body, and that's also coming up in your reading. We've got the Queen of Wands, who is the most attractive archetype in tarot. So there's, again, something about you feeling blessed with how you're glowing this month, as well as how you're elevating financially. I would say due to a contract that you're going to sign that will make you so happy, you might even find yourself laughing out loud. It's like, ha, ha, ha. How did I get this deal? You're very happy with it. So much so that you might start questioning, like, wait a minute. Did this person just fool me? Is this going to go wrong? What if I fail? What if I don't do this right? What if this? Then worries start to happen, because this is not just a contract here. This is you making major changes in your life. And maybe for a lot of you, by the way, the major changes is a move somewhere, because you can see some disruptions here, energy going in the 4th house. 4th house is the house of stability. It's the house of the home. So it could be that some of you depending on how this is resonating with you. Some of you with the destruction here, but then you've got the Manaz rune, feeling really connected. This could mean that some of you are like making major changes in the house where you, for a while in December, you're not comfortable until everything is done. You put it back in place and then you feel so connected to the home. Like maybe you are changing all the furniture around, to deep clean, to repaint the wall, or maybe redecorate, or maybe even like going tuk 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 tuk, like making major construction changes to the house, and then putting everything back and feeling like, oh my God, that's my house. I love it. I feel so connected to it. That's more like it. Some destruction and connection here could means you are on the move. You're leaving an old home and going to another one, maybe moving from one neighborhood to another, perhaps due to your job and your new contract. New neighborhood, new city, new country. There's travel here for some of you. So these changes in houses are making you feel unstable for a while, until you finally make that move and go, I feel so connected. It's so nice. So yeah, many changes in the contracts, in the movement. It's pretty normal, of course, that you're gonna feel like, what am I doing? All these changes makes us feel like, do we have the capability of making all of these changes and handling them safely? Like, could something go wrong because we're handling all these different things at the same time? These are the fears. They're normal, but you can see here that your guides are telling you, you're gonna be happy. Everything is gonna be good. This is your wish. Don't worry too much about it. Should you be careful? Absolutely, but don't overthink it. Let your worries and anxiousness drive you, because it's a wonderful time for you. This is the beginning of great excitement in your life. Look at the Page of Wands. Look at the Three of Cups. You're really going to be happy. And speaking of the Three of Cups, there's something about you being part of a blessed community this month. You've got the Three of Cups. You've got the Wunyu rune in the third house, the house of communication. So I see you connecting with wonderful people. Again, that's the beginning of, maybe this is your team, the new team you're joining. Maybe this is a new neighborhood. Maybe this is just a new group of people that you're meeting. And overall, I see you're very blessed in these two areas this month, the house of finances and the house of communication. And communication it is this month. You're talking to a lot of people. You're getting to know a lot of people. And your throat chakra is like very active this month. You're showing your creative powers. You're talking to a lot of people. Also, you're being perceived as a very blessed person, as well as a highly attractive person. So yeah, many changes that you will absolutely love this month. Be patient with the transformation. My dear pile number 1 is what I'm seeing in your cards. And let's explore the rest of the houses. We've done all of it actually, except for one of the most beautiful ones, which is the 11th house. As you know, the 11th house is a rune of interconnectedness. Yes, now that we have taken a look at all of your cards and your chart, there is an element of you finding, this is like finding your soul group, finding a group of people that you highly connect to. You have the same ideas, maybe the same with Ansu's here, same religion, same spiritual beliefs, it's also wisdom. So same ideas and ideals about life, something like that. This is like 11th house, Ansu's rune, 3 of Cups. This is a group of people where once you join, you're like, oh my God, where was I? They're like the copy paste of me. How wasn't I in this group? So blessed time where you're really feeling, what's the expression? You belonging, sense of great belonging. But going to the point that I wanted to make. Oh, maybe you'll meet these people at work. Maybe. Or due to your work. Either at work or due to the move you're making at work. Because there is a slight intersection with the Ansu's rune in the 10th house. So maybe. But anyways, back to what I really wanted to talk about, the Ansu's rune and the 11th house. There seems to be a great connection between you and a higher power this month. And this higher power could be what you believe in. And we can ask, right? It could be an angel, guardian angel, could be a spirit guide, but there's a high connection this month. And I don't, you're meant to hear it, so let's see why. Maybe it is part of your soul contract, like maybe you agreed, if you believe in that, you agreed that you would get help or be connected for guidance, specific guidance on your new journey, for example. I don't know. Let's check. Who are you connected to this month, my dear pile number 1? The 8 of Cups. For a lot of you, it is someone who passed away. Is this the only energy we have here, please, for pile number 1? Chariot. The Chariot, there's the Chariot of the Soul, which is the Merkaba. And it helps us. It's the energy, just like a chariot, that helps us ascend as souls to another realm. So this could be an ascended master. And it could be that very person who passed away. For some of you, that is an ascended master as well, or this or that. But this is being connected to a higher power. And it's interesting that it came in the 11th house. They're part of your spiritual entourage, but they're highly connected with you this month. Right, this is very interesting. I almost feel like I don't want to put it there. I want to ask now a second question. Why are they highly connected to you this month? What's so important? Eight of Swords. Ace of Cups. They're freeing you. They're helping to free you energetically and helping to free your mind from the usual limiting beliefs that would entrap you. They're clearing your energy and guiding you because here we saw that energy. It's like it's in your cards. It's like it seems like you are prone to getting anxious and maybe taking decisions due to this anxiousness or due to feeling stuck. It's not a real thing. Remember, I noticed this from the very beginning here. It's that energy of what's the catch, what's going to trap me. So in any case, they're here to liberate you. They're here to make sure that you have a safe transition. This is obviously a big move for you, perhaps in preparation for the new year. Who knows? But they're making sure that you're not entrapped. They're making sure that you are feeling happy and that you are energetically safe. That's what's going on. It's obviously a very important time of your life, and they're here to support you. That's just so sweet. Okay, and since we're seeing this, what is their guidance to you? Since we're connecting to that energy, what is their most important guidance for you in this important month for you? We've got one. We've got three. So their guidance is Page of Pentacles. Their guidance is Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Great. Okay. And they're like giving you the look here. Both cards are like, and I'll tell you what they're looking at in a moment. And, got the Emperor. Okay, well, it's very clear guidance. They're saying you're going to be very blessed. You're going to get a lot of money. Save it. So they're like giving you the look. Okay, that's not for spending. Save it. All right. It's so funny. The cards are really so expressive. And why? Because with the Emperor, it's going to make you feel stable. It's going to be very useful in this great time of change. And the Emperor suggests as well that it's going to help you create a great empire, the dream that you have in mind. So nice, which shows that you're coming out of the energy of, as it says here, minimum wage, desperation, maybe debt. Maybe you're coming out of debt. You're finally out of the level of being super afraid financially. That's what I'm seeing here. But you're getting the look. Save it. And you're going to be in a powerful place. I love your reading. Look, they're here to tell you that they're like very connected to you these days. I don't know what it means in the spiritual realm, but like super, super close to you. So whenever you need anything, I would say call out to them and ask for help. Hey, may you kindly help me with that? Thank you so much. And they will be there for you. Highly connected in this time. Is this like for a short period or is it forever? Just so you know. Nine of Wands. You don't have access to this information. But, you know, they're there. Maybe I don't have access to this information. Maybe they're going to reveal it to you. So they're there. Ask them if you want any help. And yeah, my dear pile number 1. Such an interesting reading. Guys, I wish you the best of luck with this type of energy. It was so lovely doing your reading for you. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today, as you know, we're taking a look at your December 2024 reading. These are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them down in the description box for you guys of every video. On the far right, you can see that you have the runes and the astrological chart of houses. Every month, we cast some runes on these houses to get a specific detailed reading on what you can expect in that month. But other than that, let me very quickly introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Garnett. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Taurus, Virgo, and Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so everything's ready. I mean, the cards are ready. Let's now cast your runes and ask, what can you expect in the month of December 2024, please? What can pile number 2 expect in their month of December, please? Yeah, you do have an extra rune. Whoa, it's the rune of Wunyu. It's the rune of bliss. I love this for you. All right, so let's cast your runes. What should you expect? What can you expect in the month of December 2024, please, for pile number 2? Okay, so we've got 2 runes. One in the 11th house. You've got the Isa rune. And the other in the 4th house, you've got the Thurisaz rune. All right. So I feel this one, I'm just going to leave it. Although it's not in the 12th house, something is just making me feel. This is the 12th house, the house of spirituality. You know, I'm just going to put it there. And if you want to take what is said, you can take it. If you don't want to, you can leave it out. But I really feel it. So you've got the Yera rune in the 12th house. Let's place that right there. Okay. Very nice. place this one here and let's get started. Everything is now ready and set in place, shuffled. Right, let's take a look at your oracle cards first. So you've got the card Strategist. You've got No Help Here, Closed. Okay. You've got Taking Pictures. Are you an Instagrammer? Just an inkling. Okay, and you've got, or you do something on Instagram maybe. You've got Meetings. All right. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. You've got the Six of Swords. I almost feel like someone's saying, where were you? I was waiting for you. Maybe even your abundance. You do have bliss here. Let's see. You've got the Ace of Wands. The Devil card. These two next to each other definitely mean desires. Okay. You've got the Nine of Swords. The Eight of Cups. You're leaving something, but there are some attachment to it, or you didn't totally cut your connection with it. And you've got the King of Cups. Lovely. So you're going somewhere that you really love. What's going on here? Well, there's something interesting. It does say No Help Here, Closed. And you've got the Thurisaz rune in the 4th house. The Thurisaz rune is like some shake-up or some, it's like the thorn that initially scratches you, but ultimately it leads to some great, beautiful change, just like the scratches in the skin that allows the skin to build collagen in that area. So it looks like there are major changes. Closed, are you leaving your house to go somewhere else? The 4th house is the house of home, safety. You're leaving somewhere, so maybe for a while you don't feel safe until you go somewhere else. Let's take a look at the 11th house for some guidance. The 11th house is a house of like-minded people. The Isa rune is a rune of digging until you find what you are looking for, but it could also be a rune of balance. I really need to reflect on your cards, and I'm sure we're gonna find it out. Understand. I'm gathering that something that you call home, something that's supposed to give you safety, 4th house, but it's also culture, family, something that you belong to. It doesn't have to be family, it doesn't have to be safety, it could be something that you belong to in general, has been recently causing you a lot of stress. Also, not just stress, but you've been finding out with the Devil card a lot of things that's not right. Maybe lies, manipulations, illusions, things like that. And you come across as highly spiritual and wise. Maybe you've been very patient, or you didn't have much in your hands to do previously. This was a slow journey. But in the 6 of Swords here, you can see that although it has been a slow transition, you're finally arriving to your abundance. And remember when I told you I felt this? I felt it was like right in front of it. So you're arriving towards your abundance. It's almost like in the spiritual world, they were dangling this carrot for you to finally arrive to take that a specific decision. But all I can tell you is that this month, due to the previous stress and the scratches, the pain that you have been going through when it comes to the fourth house, whatever it was, given the examples we discussed, you're leaving with the Eight of Cups. And that's going to make you feel so balanced, so happy, so stable, emotionally specific. And it's almost like as you arrive, you think to yourself, where was I all this time? So closed, no help here. You're taking your energy out of that fourth house. And you're finding your empowerment, moving towards, whether you realize it or not, I don't think you are, but you're moving towards your realization and you're moving towards your great abundance. It's very much in alignment with your 12th house. So you're making a strategic move this month that's going to turn out to be full of blessings, full of bliss for you. It's like the sun rising, the first moment where you watch the sun rising in your life finally. It's that moment where the sun rays hit your face and you feel so good, kind of energy. So you're finally, with the cage being open, you're released. You're free. So this is your decision here. And you are instead, with the Isa rune in the 11th house, moving towards your community, the people who you resonate with, your people. And you can see it here, not just in your runes in the 11th house, but you can see in meetings. This is a month where you're going to be meeting more people that you resonate with, that feel blissful. And while you are leaving fully, like you're shutting the door, somehow there is still strings attached. Maybe the strings are legalities. Maybe the strings are, you still have to, maybe this is like your spousal home and there's children. Maybe this is duties, some duties that you have to do. So you're definitely leaving, but I can also see, yes, there are still some strings attached, but you're leaving. You're finally free. You're released. And once you arrive and look at the situation from a new lens, you're going to be first creating new memories in your life, and you're going to look in awe and think, my God, what took me so long is the feeling that I'm getting here. Spiritually, this is a door opening to so much harvest in your life. This is the Yera rune, the rune of harvest. It's also the rune of reward. It's the rune of year. So it's also 12th house, could be December. So that's the beginning of a new cycle, because that's also the rune of cycles. It's the beginning of a new cycle spiritually, and this month starts this month in your calendar, and it is the beginning of a new door opening full of abundance in your life. That is the beginning. Things were frozen for so long, but now they're opening up. Now it's just opening up, and there's a new community, one that you're creating a lot of memories with. You'll find yourself being tagged in their pictures, or the other way around, or just taking pictures together, creating memories with these people. So you're the one making this strategic move this month, out of a place that you feel you don't belong to anymore, a place that used to bring you a lot of stress, that was toxic somehow, and finding your power, see the hands here and the hand here, to shift yourself out of this environment, move out and go somewhere that you will really, really love this month. I also feel with the giraffe here, the long neck, that your head is going to be held up high in December. You're going to feel honored. You're going to feel like maybe you're getting your rights back, or things like you were honored in this new beginning, in this new world maybe. in whatever you're doing, that you can now have your head up high, or you always have your head up high. Okay, let's continue your reading and pull out your cards. Ooh, so you've got the Two of Cups. Definitely something about you finding your people. Maybe this is even like your soulmate, a soul friend, or just your soul community, like-minded community. You've got the Four of Cups. This is like saying, be positive. It's an invitation to feel positive, because the Four of Cups is like apathy, maybe feeling meh. You're not too positive about something, although this is the Rabbit. Again, you're going to be very fortunate and blessed. So what are you not feeling positive about, that you feel that you're spiritually being guided to feel more positive about? Because you've got the Harvest here. Is it a specific dream that you lost hope in? Is it an invitation to feel hopeful towards good people again? Is it an invitation to feel hopeful towards abundance, or maybe everything? It's an invitation to feel positive because you're entering a positive chapter of your life. You've got the Emperor. Again, you kind of feel like this invitation. Come, don't worry. You're going to be stable. You're going to be strong. You're going to be good. There's a strong energy of spirituality here. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, as well as the High Priestess and Fool card 2.0. It's a new beginning for you. It's very clear. So, what am I seeing? While you're moving out from one place that you feel like you don't belong to anymore, another home with the Four is inviting you, is more welcoming, is more stable. In this new beginning, you're guided to be positive, because this is a new beginning in which you can consistently build, and everything that you build stays. It helps you grow. And in fact, I see that you're going to be building two things. You're going to be building a strong home with the Four, and you're going to be building a strong empire in this new beginning. Like something here is becoming solid day by day, day by day, day by day. And so much so that in the future you don't have access to it yet. But what you are allowed to know, that in the future you're going to feel absolutely abundant. But there's more here that you're not meant to see right now. All that I can see, that this is your, I want to say, new beginning at life. Like this is saying the 2.0. Everything else in your whole life was one chapter. Now is the beginning of your new life, of your new chapter. Another thing I'm seeing, speaking of community or this person, like-minded people that you will be meeting, it seems like they are going to surprise you with something so beautiful, because they're rose-colored glasses. It's going to make you see your world in a very beautiful way, in a way that makes you feel hopeful and beautiful. One of these people next month is going to be offering you something. You see, they're going to ask you to join them. They're like, hey, please take this. Please come with me. And I think this is going to shock you a little bit. What's going to happen with that, the High Priestess, you're not meant to know now. But I think with the rose-colored glasses, you're thinking, can anyone really do such a kind act? Can anyone really give something so substantial? Or are they fooling me? But you can see the truthfulness in the Emperor card here. A true, powerful person within this community who genuinely wants to give you something powerful, and they're gently asking you to join them in something. And I also see you accepting. I see you very hopeful about life. And I see you collaborating with them somehow, maybe meeting with them. there's abundance that keeps showing up. Maybe this is business, and I see you collaborating and taking strong steps every day towards it. Strong steps every day. That, I believe, will mark. There's more information. It's almost like you're watching a tape, and then it goes blank, 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 and you're like, what happened in this part of the movie for the next 5 minutes? We don't know. So there's more, but you're not meant to see it. But what we can see is that you will feel like this is an absolute new chapter, new beginning in your life that you're so excited about. I feel like you're starting to experience something that you've never experienced before. So let's explore further on that. What is this powerful person who's got some form of power with the Emperor here, an enterprise, an empire of some form, power of some form? What are they offering you here? And I will also try to see if it's possible and allowed how you're going to meet them. So what are they offering you? 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, protection. Okay, one more, please. And the 2 of Wands. What are they offering you? Looking at gains versus the losses. So first of all, they are the ones who are giving you a positive outlook on life. So that's first of all, before we take a look at this Knight of Pentacles energy. They're genuinely offering help. They seem to be stable, powerful, and they are offering that power to you, extending that power to you. They're showing you, yes, you may, because there's sadness here for sure. You've left something. You've gone through something in the past that's terrible or hurtful. You were hurt from your home or hurt from your family or community or something. And so this, first of all, this person is offering you the positive outlook, maybe the lessons. They're showing you how you're in such a good situation, how you're lucky. They're offering for you to first see how lucky you are and show you the positive within the focus during the sadness on just the bad. So that's a form of empowerment that they're extending to you, which will really empower you and make you feel like, yeah, I got this. I think I can do this. Second of all, with the 4 of Pentacles, it seems like they are offering you crazy, but just stay with me. I'll try to think of all the other things. Actually, the 4 could be another energy that I'm seeing. So they either or, they're offering you money as well as travel to do something. Maybe you're collaborating with them. They could be like your new boss. They could be your new manager. I mean, your new investor, if this is travel and money. Perhaps they're like, hey, would you like to come and work with me? I would love to have you on board, for example. And so they're offering you a salary that's making you feel so good. You've got the hands on the heart. The pig is also is an animal that is associated with wealth, right? So you've got that and all over your reading. It's almost like this person is like, where were you? Where were you? So if this is work, then in that case, this person is offering you a salary that makes you feel comfortable, happy, wealthy, as well as traveling. Maybe because you have to go back and forth, they're helping you go back and forth, or just traveling because of work. This attachment doesn't have to be a faraway place. So yeah, travel, they're offering you great travel experiences as well as money. Or 4 is the house. They're offering you a new place where you can belong because that place was hurtful. So depending on how this resonates with you, this is what I'm seeing here. They're offering you great protection from that which is like trying to challenge you or attack you or whatever the story here is. They're offering you great protection, which will seem to be very valuable to you. They're putting you on an elevated place. You'll have your head up high. I told you. They're like putting you in a favorable position where you won't be challenged or disturbed by whatever could be challenging you at that point. And they are finally there to provide a solution to a path that you felt was always locked and you would love to pursue, or a direction or a problem in your life where you didn't know how to unlock. In any case, depending on what this means for you, they are providing you with a great solution, or the key. The key could be right connections. It could be opening up the doors for you, allowing you to use one of their opportunities or something. Maybe they're co-joining with you. Maybe that's what you're doing here together. Both of you are unlocking something for everyone, or collaborating together to unlock something for the two of you. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing them offering you. There's like, hey, come join me. They will empower you emotionally. They will empower you with stability, with finances, with travel. They will empower you with protection. And they will empower you by giving you actual keys to unlock a path that you wanted to pursue. What an awesome person. This drives us to the next question. How are you going to be meeting this person? My dear pile number 2. How are you going to be meeting this person? 3 of Pentacles, maybe through work. I don't know, let's see. Ace of Cups. Nine of Wands, and I see 2 cards, this one as well as this one. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. Some of you, this 9 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, it looks like this powerful person usually has an office that is guarded, or their world is highly guarded. So they're giving you access to this world or something, or maybe someone you work with. I think this is saying someone that you will be collaborating with, and it doesn't have to be like actual collaboration through work or something. Maybe it could be a temporary collaboration. A temporary collaboration could be you seeking a service. Maybe you're getting a haircut, or buying something. So for that time, you're collaborating with someone. And I think they give you access. They're like, hey, if you meet this person, they can help you out, or maybe you can learn from them, or maybe just come to this party. I get to go. I want you to come with me. I don't know. But you are going to be collaborating with someone next month. It could be a small collaboration or an actual big collaboration, who will give you easy access through personal relationship, through love, through a nice interaction, a nice emotions between the two of you, like a friendship or anything. Someone who feels good towards you, they love you, they love your energy, and ask you, hey, come along to this gated place or I'm going to take you with me next time I go to this office or something. So they give you access to enter what is otherwise known as highly gated, highly protected. It can't just get in. But once you get in, you're like, whoa, what's this world? It's so abundant. Everyone here is happy. Magician. And the magic begins there. And we don't get a lot of information about how this magic is going to happen. But once you get in, it's meant to unfold in the way it is supposed to. But the magic begins. Once you're in, the magic begins. Which makes me feel like what's happening here is fated. Which makes me feel like this is the universe's way of strategically placing you in this very place where you will be meeting this wonderful person who will be a great source of support and empowerment in so many ways, as you can see. And remember, you are the one that manifested this. The magician is a card of manifestation. The magician is literally able to bring into their world whatever they like in an instant. So I believe that your cards are showing you that you brought this new life for yourself through your manifestation. You literally manifested this world, this whole thing for yourself. And it's truly not going to feel anything short of magical, because we can already see, like, we got to zoom into that energy, and we've seen, just like a rainbow, what it entails. And that's just the beginning. Like, that's just what you're allowed to know. There's so much more. It's definitely going to be magical. And remember, my dear pile number 2, you might be going through something difficult now, but there's always the yang within the yin. And sometimes it is the very difficult things that lead us through its vortex, through its door, to the abundant things. Don't they say that what we want lies outside our comfort zone? And it's almost making us understand that sometimes we just gotta go through the difficulty. It's like maybe the shortcut, a vortex, a shortcut to the fastest way to the thing that we want. We can go the long, hard way, or sometimes we just gotta plunge into what we believe is outside of our comfort zone, get into it, and find ourselves on the other side of exactly where we want to be and where our manifestation is. And it looks to me from the very beginning that you are jumping into that energy. You're like, that's not right, that's not what I like, or you've already gone, maybe it's not that, maybe you've, as I've seen from the beginning, you've gone through so much stress, you've found your way out of it. And on the other side, so this is a way to go through this vortex. And on the other side, you're finding the magic. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see going on for you this month. Very deep month, very spiritual month. There are so many things to come, as you can see, that you can look forward to. It's the time of great happiness of your life. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your December 2024 predictions. Can't wait to get into your reading. If you're interested in any of the decks that I use in any reading, you'll find that I always list them down in the description box for you guys. Also, as you can see on the far right, we've got some runes, and I'll be casting them in a moment onto your astrological chart of houses. This way we get more details about what you can expect during your month. Okay. So very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful cherry quartz. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Libra. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, I think we're pretty much ready. The cards are out, the deck is shuffled. One thing left to do, and that is to cast your runes. So let's ask, what can you expect in the month of December? Oh, look at that. A blank page in the 11th house. Wow. Okay. What can you expect in the month of December 2024? My dear pile number 3. 1, 2, 3. And you've got one out. This is the Ansu's rune. Very cool. I'm going to keep it here as your main energy. We've got the Tiwa's rune between the two, so let me just put it in. And yeah, these are the runes that we have. Let me put the rest away. So you've got a blank page in the 11th house. You've got the Tiwa's rune between the 11th house and the 12th house. And you've got the Berkana rune between the 8th house and the 9th house. Very interesting. Let's see how this translates into your reading. Yeah, there we go. And let's now open up and check out your oracle cards. So you've got all according to plan. Love this for you. Okay. I feel like this is a message from the power that you believe in. So the Ansu's rune has to do with God, Odin, and wisdom. So you're getting a direct message from something you believe in, a god or a goddess, something that you believe in, telling you that everything you're going to go through this month is all according to plan. Everything is good. All's good. So you've got Hunter. You've got job interview. Are you hunting for a new job? Well, if you are, it does look like you're going to get it because there's a new beginning here. You've got a little child. Okay. Maybe you're a fresh grad looking for a job, and it looks like you are going to get it if this specific scenario resonates with you. Right, let's take a look at your... Yeah, there's definitely a new beginning with a community of like-minded people. That's the 11th house. So it does look like it's very likely, if you're looking for a job, that you will be the newest member of this team. This team are a group of people that think like you, that have the same goals, are trying to get to the same goal exactly. And it looks like you're going to be accepted within this team. The Tiwa's rune in the 11th house shows that you are a responsible person, and you're going to be meeting equally responsible people. You're going to match in that aspect. You know, the Tiwa's rune is about not just responsible, like doing the right moral thing. Your values are very pretty much the same. Maybe even seeing the 12th house here, perhaps whether you all know it or not, to a great extent, you're very much connected to spirituality. Okay, so let's check out the rest of your cards. Wow, the 8 of Pentacles. You're going to be among the masters in this month. Each one is super skilled at something, and you're joining a team, like I said, who's trying to get to a specific goals. Each one is a expert at something, and you're the perfect person to join them. And you're seen as an expert yourself, because even if you are just a fresh grad, your degree, what you've studied, is exactly what they're looking for. Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of the cards. You've got the Knight of Swords, the Magician. There's something about shows and performance and music. Maybe that resonates with you. You've got the Judgment card. Oh, I would say where you're going, the group that you will be joining is very much in alignment with your spiritual path. And you've got the Six of Swords. Right, so let's get straight into it now. There's an emphasis on how you're going to be performing, showing yourself. And you've got a lot of people watching this month. And you're with the Magician, you're specifically showing your skills. So it doesn't have to be a job interview, but you're definitely showcasing your skills, you're showcasing your work, you're showcasing your magic. And you've got definitely a lot of spectators watching, taking note, admiring, being inspired by what you're saying and your dreams and where you want to go. They're judging you for sure. There's like a team of judges here, judges. So you're being evaluated, in my opinion, here. And it is going to land you that opportunity or that job. Because you can see the Berkana rune between the 8th house and the 9th house. The Berkana rune is a new beginning, a fertile new beginning. And not only are you like being judged as awesome or inspirational or someone that they would love to have on board, or someone who is an expert with the 8 of Pentacles amongst the group of experts they are looking for, but also something starts and launches right away. It's not just your job, but the project. You tell them about an idea and they would love to start it right away. So yeah, something about you, something launching for you right away next month. Due to the specifically to the people who are judging what you are showing here. Showcasing here. Knight of Swords shows that you're very convincing. Knight of Swords shows that what you're presenting, what you're inspiring them to believe in, the vision you are showing them. Knight of Swords shows that this is turning from admiration to belief. They absolutely believe in your vision, and that plan that you've presented it's just something that they want to begin right away. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. Something begins right away. Something is launched, all according to plan. You've placed the plan and everyone's like on board with you. It starts moving right away. This is transformational for everyone involved, not just you. Because you can see this new beginning is also landing in the 9th house. And the 9th house has to do with philosophy, the way about thinking about life philosophy. So everybody's world changes because of that, because of what they felt, because of what they were inspired that you are presenting here. Everyone just launches into it. Everyone's idea changes. That's why I've got a new page, a new community that believes in your vision, and they are all in with you in terms of how they see this goal that you all are trying to get and hunt. And although you are the newest member in this team of experts, you are definitely going to be the leader, at least when it comes to that vision that you've inspired them with. Crazy, but I actually see you going through a short trip because of this meeting or because of something that has launched here. Maybe it's absolutely unexpected, but remember, Sagittarius is also the house of travel. So you're going to a short trip. Let's see where to, if we can try, and where to as much as I can get the details. So where to and why? Why is there a trip involved? Thank you. So that's the why. So where are you going? Two of Wands. Somewhere you've heard about but haven't been to before. The seeing, you've seen it maybe in pictures, in maps. It's like you know about it, you've heard about it, you've seen maybe pictures, videos about it, you know, you're well aware of it, but you haven't been there before. Maybe it's a different state, a different city, a different country. 9 of Cups, you're going to be so excited about this. So it's a place that you will be very excited and happy to go to. Oh, Unicorn. It's a unique place. Knight of Wands. You greatly desire to go there. I don't know why the Unicorn. Is it like a place that not many people get to go to? Maybe you need a special passport, special permission to go. Or at least for you, this is like a fairy tale place. It doesn't have to be like a unicorn place that others haven't gone to before, but it could be for you such a place that only you've heard about in tales or stories that others have been talking about, that you've almost fantasized a little bit about, or made it a surreal place. So this could be, for example, something like, hey, let's go to Paris. And while everybody goes, thousands and thousands go to Paris every year, but to you, for example, it's like, oh my God, am I actually going to Paris? Something like that. So it's super unique to you. And it might be it doesn't have to be overseas. I don't know, but it's like, whoa, we're going there. I can't believe this. So there is a short trip here somewhere. It doesn't have to be somewhere far, but it's like, whoa, you're happy to go there, obviously. It's not a place that you've been to before. Okay, so why are you going? These are also 3. 8 of Cups. 3 of Swords. As well as the Page of Cups. Okay. There's someone here opening their coat, trying to show that they're being truthful, like, look, I'm not lying to you. And then here you've got the 3 of Swords, some form of betrayal. So maybe part of your job is to go and see what's wrong, to see if the facts that you have are correct or not. Here we've got an apprentice in the Page of Cups. Actually an apothecary's assistant. So it looks to me like you're going to see the facts, to see what's the correct information, what's truthful, how the information that you have is betraying you, and most importantly, how to heal this situation. So, every journey in the world needs to begin by making sure that the facts are clear, the facts are correct. So this is not like a trip to go and connect with others and make network meetings, for example. This is more like a trip to go and check the facts, see what's right, what's wrong, and how to deal and heal with the situation, kind of energy that I'm picking up from your cards. Okay, let me put these back and I'll be back. And it makes sense that you're going on a trip like that, because from the very beginning, you only got 3 runes. And one of them is doing the morally correct thing, you and this community. So it makes sense that these are the cards that pop up for you and them, making sure that everything is right. There's no cheating, there's no games, there's no corruption of some form. So you're going out into that trip. It's like you're trusted to go and see for yourself whether the information that you've received, because there's a messenger bag here, the information that you guys have been receiving is actually correct or not. So you're going on a mission here to find clarity, Six of Swords, from all the muddled up energy, the information, to finding clarity and finding the right information that you can use. Very, very, very interesting. My dear pile number 3. All right, so all according to plan. You all have this goal that you're working towards next month. You're leading this, at least when it comes to your vision. Everyone's working with their experience along with you. You're going for it, all looking great. Let's now find out more about your month. Pull out your cards and find out. I feel like we're invited to take your cards from this section, so let's do that. You've got the 5 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, tying into what we were seeing, the Devil card. There's a lot of corruption there for sure. Okay. You've got the Queen of Swords, and you've got the 10 of Cups. This could be migration. Maybe you're migrating. It doesn't have to be a trip, by the way. For some of you, this could be you migrating from one office to another, from one project to another, for some form of migration here. It doesn't have to be a short trip. And in that case, you're migrating to another office that you are fixing or something, trying to make better, trying to see what's wrong with this new project, this new team, and correct it, heal it. So what are you discovering here? Oh my God, the tea. You are discovering that some people, some bullies, are taking from others things that are very precious to them, despite the pleas, despite how terrible it is. These people seem to be heartless. They're taking from people valuable things, right? And you've got the Devil card here. They're manipulating and persuading others to do things that they don't want to do. Again, there seems to be stealing here, you see? So something about what you're inspecting here is going to make you discover a lot of stealing. Now, the Queen of Swords is truthful, honest, powerful, in command. She writes the rules, making sure that things are handled well moving forward. And you can see here, everyone, it's like you're a strong leader and everyone's now aligned, very happy with the 10 of Cups. The corruption has been taken out. Everyone, good and bad, everyone is disciplined. Everyone's taking their rights. Everything is moving according to plan. So you're bringing a lot of good energy to the place you are moving towards. You're a very fair leader, strong character who knows how to right the wrong. And you can see with the Page of Cups here, with the apothecary's assistant, that you are, although new, maybe someone's giving you that power, extending that power to you. And you're learning all about it, making sure that you plan well so that everyone gets their right and you heal that situation. Yeah, especially that there is really terrible things going on here. I mean, a chicken pleading for her eggs, that's beyond heart-wrenching, right? Also here, manipulating people to this extent and stealing, robbing them off of their belongings, their rights, maybe. Terrible, terrible energy. And you are here to correct this. Nothing can go awry with your command now. You're going to turn this place into a very happy place, matching the energy that you initially got from the wonderful people who were the judges here. Perhaps they found a lot of innocence in you, not just skills with a little child, and they found you to be a great fit with the right morals that they're looking for, because underneath all of that great team, maybe they're new too, who knows? Maybe they're here to correct all of that. There's a lot of corruption going on, and they want to correct and make the place work right. And it seems like you are the leader they've been looking for to correct the whole situation here. Through your ideas, your skills, your morals, all of that. Oh my God, I love your story. So inspirational. Okay, let's find out more about your month. My dear pile number 3. So you've got the Queen of Cups. Ooh, there's definitely more here. Okay, you've got the Queen of Cups. The 6 of Cups. Ooh, okay. You've got the Sun card. Definitely a wake-up call here. The Sun card, you're shining so bright. Someone is alerted by you. You've got the 3 of Cups. Someone is rooting for you. Oh, okay. Rooting for your success. And we've got 2 cards. The 5 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. See, you keep getting discovery, 2 of Wands, discovery of some stealing. Can you believe this? Discovering of disappointment, of stealing, of hurt, of pain. My God. So it looks like you are actually going to discover all about this month. And you've got many people celebrating you, but there's also a special one here. Ooh, celebrating you. Look, there's an exchange of notes here. There's someone who is acting like they don't care, but they really do. There's the 6 of Cups. So I would say, if you are single, if you're not in a relationship, then this obviously will resonate with you. It looks like you are exchanging looks, notes, messages, flirting with someone. And it's starting from the very beginning with the 6 of Cups. By the way, 6 of Cups also denotes that they could be your soulmate. And although they're highly alerted by you, they see you as the light, you shine bright. But this, what is it called? A cockerel? A rooster. So the rooster here is also dizzy. So I think some of you are gonna have like a crush. Someone will have a crush on you. You also will have a crush on them this month. And I see them rooting for you. I see that they see you as confident, highly alert, a person full of light, and they resonate a lot with your soul and your soul, exactly, your spirit. Yeah, so there's a lot of flirting there. If this is not, if this doesn't resonate with you, then it could be some form of admirer to your work. A friend maybe that tells you, oh my God, I admire your work. I love what you do. Thank you for being such a positive light. And you've got someone who's really rooting for you, is becoming like a fan of your work, and the alertness, because you're doing big things. Obviously, you keep catching people who steal. So yes, obviously that type of admiration is exactly in its place. It's not like someone putting you on a pedestal. It is genuinely someone admiring everything about you, including what you are doing. And I see in either case a friendship forming and growing between the two of you. A friendship that you will absolutely enjoy. It feels like play. I feel like it is a friendship where your inner child just comes out. Both of you, your true authentic selves. You're having a lot of fun together. You have such positive, beautiful emotions towards each other. And they are one of your biggest supporters. They see your light, they recognize it, and they love it. So that's also something that's starting a new page within your community here with people and with this special person. Maybe this is a person who you will also be, because these two are here, you will also save one of the people who you saw how they were treated unfairly, and you stood up for them. You showed what's happening. And not only do they love and appreciate that, but they admire your confidence, your power, your alertness, intelligence, and how you're standing in the light, standing for what's right. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 5 more cards for your month. Let's check them out together. So you've got the Hanged Man. Ooh. You've got the Hanged Man. The World card. The Hierophant. Wow. Do you see? You keep lecturing others, but they're experts too. Do you see? You're lecturing the experts. You're teaching the experts. Leading the experts. Wow. Okay. You've got the 7 of Swords. This cheating energy. Stealing again energy. Taking the back door kind of energy. Temperance, you're making it right. You're like an angel in this place. Okay, so what are we seeing as your last message of the month? I feel you've been very patient. For a while you've been in place. Maybe you weren't moving a lot, but do you see with the guitar here? My apologies, the violin. You've been trying to make the best out of it. Now with the World card, this long pause in your life ends and you start a new chapter and a new world that is very exciting. A new world full of dancing, music. Doesn't have to be, but at least it could be you starting to express your creative self. Express your creativity. The pause here has taught you a lot, has caused you to reflect. The hat here has maybe even given you a lot of money, maybe. At least to go by as you learn the experiences that you've learned. Now, next month, you're seen as this expert. Now they are putting you on a pedestal. For sure. And rightly so. You deserve it. You keep being put up on a stage, on a higher platform. And you're garnering a lot of respect. The experts are watching you in awe and they're like, you're leading. We follow you to the light. And again, as you can see, you are teaching this community how to bring balance to the sort of corruption that is happening, because you are shedding light on exactly what's going wrong, what are the sort of shortcuts that people are taking or what's happening. And you're not rushing, but you're all about doing things well. And you're definitely going to be transforming this whole place, this whole situation. You deserve this leadership. And this is where the real work shall begin. Temperance has to do with healing too, by the way. So we keep seeing that you are, just like the apothecary here, we keep seeing that you are coming in to heal a very toxic environment, situation, where people are not doing the right thing. And after all said and done, in case you are asking, how is this interview going to happen in the first place? Maybe most of you know and you're already like, yeah, I know. And some of you don't. So let's see. The Fool card. Ace of Swords. Well, both of them just denote a new beginning, to be honest. Am I missing something? Someone notices that you're similar. Although you're new to the team, you're similar. Maybe a fresh grad's similar. What does this mean? So how are you going to be joining this meeting? What? Well, the aces match the Berkana rune in the 8th house and the 9th house. A transformation, a new beginning that transforms everything. Crazy. Like, wait, I want to say something, but I know it's not going to resonate with most people. But for someone out there, the fertility here, the mother, it could be like your mother's introducing you or showing you, hey, look at this advert, do you want to apply there? So for some of you, it's through your mom, but again, doesn't have to be. Through someone similar to you. Something like that. Someone recommends you. Someone that cares for you recommends you, believes in you. For some of you, you're just going to go out and get it with the Fool. Like, you're the one hunting down this opportunity. I guess we'll have to wait and see. And so, my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I wish you the best of luck in this new endeavor that you are getting into. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3. Oh, wait, so sorry. You've got the Ansuz rune. We didn't even talk about it. The Ansuz rune has many meanings, but if I were to look at your whole reading, I would say this has to do with communication and wisdom. And it looks like the highlight of your whole month has to do with you communicating with a lot of people and finding the wisdom in the situation. So, my dear pile number 3, this was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your December 2024 predictions. These are the decks that we will be using for your reading. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them down in the description box for you guys. As every month, you can see here on the far right, we'll be casting some runes on your astrological chart of houses. In this way, we get details on what you can expect this month. We've been getting a lot of details. The cards and the runes have been very generous with us in terms of details in this month for the other piles. Let's see what you've got, my dear pile number 4. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful yellow Aventurine. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aries, Leo, and Cancer. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it. We've been shuffling the runes for a while. Let me now scoop them out and start casting. What can pile number 4 expect in the month of December 2024, please? Lovely. So you've got the Othala rune in the 11th house. You've got the Ewaz rune, or what they call the Yewaz rune, in the 12th house. And between the 7th and the 8th house, you've got... I forgot what it's called. Hold up. The Peroth. Yes, the Peroth rune. Something is fated here. Okay, I also see the Kenaz rune in the 7th house. It was touching the border. Yeah, and that's it. Let's pick up the rest. To be honest with you, I know this is not touching, but this happened in the other pile as well. But I have a strong feeling that I'm just meant to keep it the way it is. So I will do that. I will keep it just like that. Let's pull out your chart. Ooh, put it to the side. And we'll keep the 1-year rune exactly where it's meant to be. Like it was, I mean, right in front of it. Okay. And let's take a look at your oracle cards first. So, whoa, okay, we'll start with that. So, you've got receiving gifts. Seriously, oh my god. So it looks like you're really in your festive season. It's really, really funny. You've got some ancestors, people who are on the other side who will also join you in this celebration. You're receiving a lot of Christmas gifts this month. And you're really feeling festive. You're really going, it's one of those times where you're really going to feel the joy and happiness of the season, the family gathering, you're connecting with people that you love. You see, family in the 11th house. Wow. The Othala rune, the 11th house. So obviously you're gathering with family, with loved ones. People who you consider family, you're giving each other gifts, and that's going to be very special for you in this month. At least not just the gifts, but the connection, seeing each other. Maybe you don't get to see them a lot, and having a wonderful time together. So nice. Okay, and you've got a haunted house. So maybe you haven't been there for a long time with haunted house. My initial understanding, of course, but maybe you haven't been there for a long time, and it's like so nice to go back. It kind of makes me feel like, oh, it's like a blast from the past kind of energy for some of you, feeling like, oh my god, we haven't been there for so long. Yeah, there's something about your energy of the light with the Kenaz, which represents torch, light, coming back to a place that you haven't been to for a long time. The lights are starting to open up. Everyone's starting to meet. This is in the 7th house of intimate connection. So you see, in my opinion, this is talking about, you see people you haven't seen for a long time, and you're like, hey, how are you doing? Oh my god. That type of energy. You're exchanging gifts. This is going to feel surreal for you. You've got prophecy. Interesting. Right, I told you something was fated, didn't I? Ooh, something fated is going to happen this month. Let's see. You've got entitled Prince. Okay. Let's take a look at your tarot cards and see what's up. So, my dear pile number 4, what can you expect in your month of April? So nice. What can you expect in your month of April? Let's see. You've got the Page of Wands, an exciting new beginning, or at least exciting times with the Page of Wands. You're feeling like a child again. You're acting like your real self. Inner child's out, and you're like, yay! You're finding yourself again this month, and you're feeling free, feeling happy, feeling excited. You've got the Four of Pentacles, and you see you're back home. You feel hugged, you feel loved, you feel how do we say, harbored by powerful people, loving, protecting, so happy to see you back. You've got the Knight of Wands. Again, do you see that exciting energy? It's unbelievable. It's like, yay, let's play. You've got, I love your energy, the Empress. It's a time of prayer, a time of reconnecting with ancestors, reconnecting with family, praying together, coming back to your roots. Feel a heightened spiritual time. You know, you've got the Yewaz rune in the 12th house. Yewaz is partnership, so you're together praying, together feeling that spiritual magical moment, feeling the abundance with Empress together, feeling the family, motherhood, the love. Look, it kind of reminds me of father, mother, love, children, siblings. It doesn't have to be, of course, but you see, there's like this coming together and feeling harbored and loved. You know, the Empress could be abundance of things like things that you love, food, going to the places that you love. That's that explosion of all of the things that you love happening at once, and you feeling very grateful about it. Perhaps this is why you've got the Wunya rune in the 2nd house. Some of you, if this is your family, they're really going to spoil you. So sweet. You've got the Knight of Cups. Let's just put it here. It's meant to be there. And you've got the Hierophant. A lot of spirituality there. These people, a group or family that you are back with in this month are highly spiritual. So I see you doing a lot of prayer, doing spiritual activities. It doesn't have to be religious, by the way, because I'm seeing a lot of ancestral energy from the beginning. So maybe it's not a religion, it's just your spiritual practices in general. But you can genuinely feel like the light has entered the home. You all feel like you are in the presence of the light together. Something just shines so bright when you all come together. It feels so healing. It feels so spiritual. It just feels so good. To say that you're going to love this month is an understatement. And it doesn't have to be family for some of you. It could be like you reuniting with a group of people who you haven't been in touch with, who have always been your family. Or maybe these people are already there, but you guys are a tight-knit group and you're enjoying the holidays together. Now, let's get to the good part. It looks like something is fated here between the 7th house and the 8th house. So within this highly intimate connection between all of you, something fated starts happening, arises. And I think this is what the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant are talking about here. This fated event, my dear, is about to transform your life in the way that you know it today. So if I were to guess, but I could be absolutely wrong. If I were to guess, this could be like a new love coming into your life if you are single. If you're not single, or maybe you are single and that may not be the fated event, I think the best thing to do is to get clarification now on this fated event. 8 of Wands. Fiery communication. 7 of Pentacles. The fire here. Knight of Swords. This is talking about beliefs, communication, talking about beliefs. And the Strength card, learning to understand each other's powers. Okay, so I know the dynamics here, and I'll tell you about it in a moment. But I also want to ask, in what area is this person going to fit into your life? Is it in the romantic area? Is it in the work area? Where is it? Tower. The World. One more card, please. A Seven of Cups. Okay, so I have different theories, different scenarios for the people listening this month, depending on how it resonates with you. So, something, you're fated to meet this person, and this person with the 7th house is going to be very close to you moving forward. It's going to be and it's a new person because you're going to meet this person, or at least your connection develops here. So for some of you, we do see a beautiful love story in the Lover's card. So this is falling in love and starting a new world together for some of you. For some of you, this person will instigate somehow, will help you instigate, or due to you meeting this person, you're going to drop something suddenly out of your life and begin your dream with them. So maybe they're going to offer you to join their endeavor, goal, join in on something cool that they're doing. They're like, hey, like, I live in this country. I can help you also work there. What? Yeah, I can totally do that for you. I can totally help you. It's not as hard as you think. Or, hey, join my team. I would love to have you on board. What? Are you serious? Yes. And they're like doing something that you absolutely love and believe in. It's your dream job come true. Salary, everything is great, because 9 of Cups shows that it's your dream. Or like I initially thought, this is falling in love, 2 people falling in love, and this is exactly the sort of relationship that that you were wishing for. So these are the 3 energies. There could be more that I'm not picking up, but this is the sort of energy that I see with this fated person that you are meant to meet. So the dynamics between you works this way. Initially, it's not going to be all cutesy. Initially, there is fiery conversation between the 2 of you within this intimate group. This is where you feel your best, and within this group, you feel home, you feel safe. So maybe both of you feel this way. And so there's a lot of comfort. And with a lot of comfort, sometimes everyone tends to say what they believe in, freely, like they're not so reserved. So you can see here with the 8 of Wands, there's fire going back and forth. Like you're challenging each other with the fire here. But something awesome is happening here in this initial dynamic. There's a lot of communication back and forth. There's a lot of fire, challenge and everything. But with the 7 of Pentacles, something between the 2 of you starts growing as this conversation starts happening. Maybe you start growing a lot of respect for each other, regardless of whether you agree or disagree. A friendship begins as you start like going back and forth, talking about whatever you 2 are so passionate about. Because you're discussing some hard topics. You know, the Knight of Swords is a card of having strong beliefs, holding on to a belief and fighting for it till death do you part, till the end of times, like what you believe in. So there's something about different teams, and you're arguing here, no this, no that, what are you talking about, no, and both of you hold these beliefs so much, and so you're angry or something. I don't want to say angry. Yeah, a bit passionate, but at the same time, you're two opponents that are not easy at all. The both of you, and you're like, what? You strike back, they strike back, and it doesn't stop. And a lot of fire starts growing between the two of you. You start actually liking each other. And now, during this conversation or that time that you're going back and forth during the holidays or during this meetup, you tend to learn, you will understand each other's strength. You will understand that you are both a power to be reckoned with, not so easy to deal with. And because of this understanding, you will learn how to deal with each other gracefully as two very powerful characters. And this is when the real connection begins between the two of you. So I was laughing at the holidays, but it seems like something is beginning there. This is a huge deal in your month. Wow. And look at that. You've got the Awaz rune. Awaz rune is a partnership. It's loyalty. So you're building a great partnership with this person, and it doesn't matter how it's going to manifest in the real world. Love, friendship, partnership in something, whatever it's going, however it's going to manifest for you. At the end of the day, this is a true spiritual partnership. You will feel a lovely spiritual bond between the two of you. And so during the holidays, you are discovering a person who will be a new intimate, will have a new intimate connection in your life with. Okay, very, very interesting. We've gotten a clarification on that. Let's continue, because that's just from the holidays, from the 25th, 24th, 23rd. What about the rest of the month, even before that? Let me put these back in and I'll be back. Okay, before we continue, I want to check what the entitled prince there. I want to see what the entitled prince is trying to show you here. What is this representing? Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be very fortunate. I think this is you. During that time, you're being spoiled. Everyone's enjoying doing that. You're feeling very fortunate to be treated in this kind way. Ace of Wands, passion, raw passion. You're excited. Eight of Wands, you're just happy to communicate and say what you want. So I think that's what's up with the entitled prince. You're just feeling very spoiled and loved during this time with these people. They're really spoiling you from the heart. Okay, so let's continue with your reading and see what's up, what you can expect for the rest of the month. My dear pile number 4. What can you expect? The Hanged Man. Resting time. That's really nice. A time to recuperate, rejuvenate. Time to... It reminds me of the lights on the Christmas tree. You're gonna have a nice holiday, retreat time. You've got the King of Pentacles, the World card. Love story begins here. And I think for some of you, this person may be living in another place, and you're going to that place, because this is what I know about the story. So I think you're gonna go to their place. Remember when here I was like, one of the examples I channeled or thought about was like, hey, come. Well, this card actually talks about that, going to this person's place. So maybe for some of you I was right here. Okay, so you've got the Wheel of Fortune. To say that you're going to feel very fortunate this month is an understatement. You have the Two of Pentacles. And you've got the Four of Cups. Again, this is an emperor in China who was very blessed. They, again, were spoiled. They had everything in life and they were very happy. So that's what I am seeing here. Okay, so the rest of the month. It seems like you're doing well. You're feeling very fortunate, excited. You're feeling like you're financially doing well. You're getting your needed time off. Really nice. You're feeling like life's good. I almost feel like this person's saying, life's good. What can I say? Yeah, that's what I see with the Four of Cups here. You're feeling like you don't need anything. You don't want anything more. You're good kind of energy in December. And you can see it here. You've got the Wunyu rune in the second house. That's feeling blessed, the bliss of life, the joy, victory. Second house is the house of finances. So this could be one thing or the other, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune here as well. And the World card. This could mean for some of you that maybe you're working on a project that will now end and you get to receive a lot of money for it. Maybe this means that your company will give you like this huge bonus during that time, that you will feel like you're very fortunate, you've got a lot of money. This could mean that you may learn that you are leveling up and your salary is increasing. There's something about great news when it comes to finances, maybe even an upgrade, because this is the World card, like you're starting anew now and more money is coming into your life and you get to know about it in December. I truly see you jumping up and down, feeling very happy. I feel like here you're like, I am the luckiest person in the world kind of energy. I'm so lucky, so fortunate, surrounded by people I love and financially abundant. This is a month where you're really feeling like everything is good. This is a month where you feel, I feel so happy in life, fulfilled. Yeah, that's the Four of Cups here, the Emperor that has everything. Don't forget, by the way, because that's the Emperor's story. And where else did I see it? I saw it somewhere. No, I can't remember. Maybe in the runes? I saw something that I wanted to tell you as guidance. But until I see it, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was the same thing. As you have all of the beautiful things in life, don't forget to turn and be grateful. Don't get used to the blessings that you have, because that was the thing with this Emperor. Don't forget to stop and smell the roses because of all of the great things that are about to happen in your life. Don't forget to stop and look at the blessings that are already around you, the trees, the birds, the wonderful people. Don't get caught up in the what's more, because that was the Emperor's story. What's more? All that shines and glitters, because obviously you're getting into that phase of your life where things are so fortunate, new things are happening all the time. So don't be like, what can I say? Don't be addicted to the next high. Don't get yourself caught up in addiction to the next high, and always learn to never forget to appreciate the beautiful things around you that you already have, because just like the bird here, if you don't appreciate it, you may not have it. So by appreciation, gratitude, we tend to have more of that energy around us. So don't forget to appreciate. Now the Two of Pentacles, we didn't discuss it yet. It looks like as you're ending the year and starting a new world yourself with the new year towards December. It looks to me like with all of the new fortunate things that are getting into your life, shining into your life, perhaps the abundance of wealth as well as this new person. I'm just guessing. Maybe it's not what you want to balance, but with all of this, I see you now balancing, moving forward, two things that you really care about in your life. It will require some skills to find this balance, some patience, and some adaptations. So your guidance here is, as you are balancing all of the important things to you at the same time, make sure that you take it easy, you take it slow. You do that all while enjoying the beautiful things in your life. Don't stress out doing it. These are two blessings that you are carrying, huge blessings that you're carrying. So do it with a lot of love and grace, and enjoy the moment as you learn how to integrate these two things together. At the end of the day, these are two things that you want. You don't want to lose one or the other. You want to keep both at the same time. I can summarize your whole month after all said and done with the Wunyu rune that fell in front of the second house. I believe you're going to start experiencing a lot of peace in your life, a lot of joy, feeling that you are successful, feeling like you're blessed in life. Especially, I would say, financially with the second house. That's why it was in front of it. It's not straight into it. Yes, a great part of it is because of finances, but not only. It's also because of all of the other things that I see here. And moving forward, it's a new chapter, a new world, a new cycle in your life. Ending one, starting a new cycle. Maybe with the many arms, you will feel like you maybe have to handle more things, do more things, have more responsibilities. But look at that. You are certainly so happy to be doing all of that. And yeah, my dear pile number 4, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I loved it. I wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. I wish you a beautiful 2025. May you always be blessed. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 4, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!